Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Before we dive into yet another fascinating and mysterious stories, I would like to invite you to watch, to like, and subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification sound. Look now, upon your world. This Earth, your cherished home, a sphere of vibrant blue, swirling white, verdant green, and earthy brown, floating, suspended, in the silent, infinite expanse you call space. It seems so large to you, so solid, so all-encompassing. Here resides everyone you have ever known, everyone you love, every human who has ever walked this soil. Dreamed a dream, shed a tear, sung a song. Every story ever told. Every kingdom risen and fallen, every discovery made. All contained upon this tiny, fragile blue dot. It is where your physical journey begins, the cradle of your current existence. But today, I invite you to step beyond its familiar embrace dot, to journey outwards with me. From an angelic perspective that sees across dimensions and eons past your atmosphere. Beyond your faithful moon, leaving behind the comforting light of your sun and its familiar planets, we embark on an epic quest, not of conquest, but of comprehension. A quest to truly grasp, perhaps for the first time, the staggering, humbling, awe-inspiring scale of the universe you inhabit. Prepare your spirit, for the journey may stretch your perception to its limits, as we gently leave Earth's nurturing atmosphere behind. Watching continents shrink, oceans merge into a seamless blue, the first marker on our cosmic voyage appears. Your moon, your constant celestial companion, controller of tides, keeper of nighttime mysteries. It floats approximately 384,400 kilometers away. On average, a distance that sounds manageable in numbers, perhaps, but try to feel its reality. If you were to embark on a celestial road trip in your fastest car, driving relentlessly at 100 kilometers per hour, without stopping for rest or fuel, it would take you more than 160 days, nearly half a year, just to reach your nearest neighbor. Now turn back and look. From this lunar vantage point, your Earth hangs in the black void. A breathtaking, fragile sphere of swirling blues, greens, and whites. No borders visible, no signs of the divisions that occupy human minds. Just a beautiful, unified, living jewel cradled in the infinite darkness. Seeing your home from this perspective, as your own astronauts have attested, can evoke a profound shift in consciousness, an overview effect, a humbling realization of your planet's preciousness, its isolation, its interconnectedness. This is Earth, seen from its celestial partner. A first step into the void. Let us continue our outward journey. Leaving the Earth-Moon system behind, our next milestone looms large. The very heart of your solar system, the Sun, your star, the source of light, warmth, and the energy that fuels nearly all life on Earth. It lies approximately 1 astronomical unit, AU, away from your home planet. Your scientists defined this unit, the average Earth-Sun distance, as a convenient measuring stick for the solar system. It equals roughly 150 million kilometers, about 93 million miles. Consider the light you see, the warmth you feel from the sun. It travels at the ultimate speed limit of your physical universe, nearly 300,000 kilometers per second. Yet, even at this incredible velocity, light takes approximately 8 minutes and 20 seconds to complete the journey from the sun's surface to Earth, meaning when you look at the sun through safe filters, of course, you are seeing it as it was over 8 minutes ago. You perceive the past dot now. Imagine trying to traverse this 1 astronomical unit distance using your current technology. A commercial jet, flying non-stop at a typical cruising speed of 900 kilometers per hour, would take about 19 years to cover the distance from Earth to the Sun. 19 years of continuous flight, just to reach the star that warms your face daily. This immense distance, this light travel delay, this humbling travel time, serves as a stark reminder of the vastness of space. Even within your own solar neighborhood, the Sun, that fiery behemoth, holding your planet in its gravitational embrace, provides its life-sustaining energy from an almost incomprehensible distance. Venturing beyond your home star, We set our sights on your planetary neighbors. We pass the orbits of Mercury and Venus, scorched inner worlds, and look towards Mars. The enigmatic red planet, your closest potentially habitable neighbor, a world of rusty dust, giant volcanoes, and ancient RIVE, RBEDS. Mars orbits the Sun further out than Earth. The distance between your two planets constantly changes as you both follow your elliptical paths. At its very closest approach, when Earth and Mars align favorably opposition, the distance is about 54.6 million kilometers. Still a vast gulf, but when the two planets are on opposite sides of the Sun from each other conjunction, the distance can stretch to a maximum of around 401 million kilometers. To truly feel that scale, traveling even the closest distance to Mars in that same commercial jet, 900 kilometers per hour, would take upwards of 6 or 7 years. Traveling the farthest distance would take over 50 years. This vast, ever-changing expanse of space between Earth and Mars highlights the immense challenges of interplanetary travel and exploration. The robotic rovers and orbiters your scientists have bravely sent to the Red Planet embark on journeys lasting many months, requiring precise calculations of orbital mechanics, traversing distances that make the Earth-Moon journey seem like a short hop. Mars, your intriguing neighbor, remains profoundly remote. Let us accelerate our journey dramatically. Now, moving outwards past the asteroid belt, past the colossal gas giant, Jupiter, king of the planets, with its swirling storms and multitude of moons, past majestic Saturn, adorned with its breathtaking rings of ice and dust, past the tilted ethereal ice giants, Uranus and Neptune, we arrive at the outermost recognized planet of your solar system, Neptune, a distant world of deep blue, whipped by supersonic winds. Orbiting in frigid darkness. Neptune lies roughly 4.5 billion kilometers from the Sun, about 30 astronomical units, 30 times further from the Sun than Earth. To grasp this scale, sunlight, racing across the vacuum of space from the Sun, takes about 4 hours and 15 minutes to reach distant Neptune. The light bathing your world takes over 4 hours, just to arrive at the edge of your planetary system. Neptune marks the boundary of your solar system's familiar neighborhood. Beyond it lie realms even more remote, vast, and mysterious. This staggering distance showcases the true enormity contained even within the Sun's immediate family. To venture further, we look to humanity's own intrepid explorers, the Voyager space probes. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 and its twin, Voyager 2, embarked on a grand tour of the outer planets, utilizing gravitational assists to slingshot themselves further and faster into the unknown. As of now, check current Voyager 1 status via tool, assuming it's still operational and transmitting. Voyager 1 has journeyed for over 4.5 decades, covering a staggering distance exceeding 24 billion kilometers from Earth. Update number based on tool if possible, otherwise use prompts, 22 billion kilometers. It is, by far, the farthest human-made object from your planet. A silent, solitary wanderer, carrying a golden record with sounds and images of Earth. A message in a cosmic bottle, flung into the interstellar ocean. In February 1990, at the poignant suggestion of the renowned astronomer Carl Sagan, Voyager 1, then already about 6 billion kilometers away, near the edge of the planetary system, turned its camera around one last time to look back towards its origin. From that immense distance, it captured an image that would become iconic. A photograph showing the planets as mere points of light against the vast blackness. Among them, Earth appeared as a single, tiny, pale blue dot. Suspended in a sunbeam, almost invisible against the cosmic backdrop, Sagan reflected poetically and profoundly on this image. He spoke of how it underscored our planet's isolation, our fragility, how all of human history, all our triumphs and tragedies, all our loves and hatreds, all our ideologies and religions, have played out on this minuscule stage, this mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. He emphasized our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another. and to cherish and preserve the only home we have ever known. That pale blue dot, seen from 6 billion kilometers away, offers a humbling, vital perspective on humanity's place in the cosmos. Pushing even further outwards, we approach the very fringes of your solar system's influence. Here lies the theoretical realm known as the Oort cloud. Not a literal cloud like those in your sky, but a vast predicted spherical shell, composed of perhaps trillions of icy objects, comets, remnants from the solar system's formation. This distant cloud is thought to surround your Sun at an almost inconceivable distance, extending from perhaps 2,000 astronomical units out to a staggering 50,000 or even 100,000 astronomical units. 100,000 astronomical units. Remember, 10 is 150 million kilometers. 100,000 astronomical units translates to about 15 trillion kilometers. This distance is so immense, it's often measured in light years. 100,000 AU is approximately 1.6 to 1.9 light years across a distance so vast that the Oort cloud is considered to be on the very cusp of interstellar space, its outermost edge potentially reaching nearly halfway to the nearest star system within this region. Your scientists also define the boundary of the heliosphere, the bubble created by the Sun's continuous outflow of charged particles, the solar wind. The edge of this bubble, where the solar wind pressure balances against the pressure of the interstellar medium, the gas and dust between stars, is called the heliopause. This is the true functional boundary where the Sun's direct influence ceases and the vast realm of interstellar space begins. Both Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 have crossed the hill, sending back data from beyond the Sun's bubble. The Oort cloud, encompassing this boundary zone, represents the final frontier of your solar system, a vast, dark, incredibly cold reservoir where the Sun's gravitational influence finally wanes, and the true cosmic journey into the galaxy begins. The scale has shifted dramatically from millions to billions, now to trillions of kilometers and light-years. As we venture beyond the Oort cloud, finally leaving our solar system entirely behind, we enter the vast emptiness of interstellar space. The space between the stars. Our next point of interest, the closest stellar neighbor to your Sun, is the Alpha Centauri system, located about 41.3 trillion kilometers away. This distance is equivalent to over 276,000 astronomical units. At such colossal one scales, the so useful within the solar system becomes cumbersome, impractical. Hence, astronomers adopt the light year. The distance light travels through the vacuum of space in 1 Julian year, which is approximately 9.46 trillion kilometers, or about 5.88 trillion miles. Alpha Centauri lies about 4.4 light-years away from your Sun. Light itself, the fastest thing in your universe, takes over 4 years to travel between these neighboring stars. Consider this: the light you see tonight from Alpha Centauri left that star system over 4 years ago. Now, contemplate travel time with your current technology. Your fastest deep space probes, like Voyager 1, travel at speeds around 17 kilometers per second. Impressive by human standards, yet cosmically slow at that speed. Voyager 1 would take over 70,000 years to reach Alpha Centauri. 70,000 years, an almost unimaginable span of time, far longer than your entire recorded history. Just to reach the nearest star system. This immense distance underscores the profound vastness of the gulfs separating stars, making interstellar travel, for your current civilization, a challenge of almost insurmountable proportions. Your nearest neighbors are incredibly, profoundly remote. Our journey now zooms out further still, to encompass the grand scale of your home galaxy, the Milky Way. Your Sun, along with Alpha Centauri and billions of other stars, resides within this immense structure. The Milky Way is a vast, barred spiral galaxy, a swirling disk of stars, gas, and dust. With a dense central bulge and far-reaching spiral arms, its diameter is estimated to be between 100,000 and 200,000 light-years across. 100,000 light-years. Light takes over 100,000 years. just to cross from one side to the other. Within this immense structure reside hundreds of billions of stars. Estimates range from 100 billion to over 400 billion. Each star, a potential sun. Many likely hosting their own systems of planets. The potential for other worlds, other life, within your galaxy alone is staggering. Your own solar system is located within one of the galaxy's spiral arms, the Orion Arm or Orion Spur, approximately 25,000 to 28,000 light-years away from the galactic center, which houses a supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius A*. Now, consider humanity's presence within this galactic immensity. All of your radio signals, television broadcasts, radar pulses, the electromagnetic evidence of your technological civilization have been traveling outwards from Earth at the speed of light since they were first generated, roughly a century ago. This creates an expanding sphere of signals centered on Earth, known as the human radio bubble. Currently, this bubble extends about 100 light-years in radius, meaning it's about 200 light-years across. This bubble represents the absolute farthest extent of any detectable human influence in the cosmos. Compare this 200 light-year bubble to the Milky Way's diameter of 100,000 plus light-years. It is minuscule, an infinitesimally small fraction of the galaxy's volume. Think what this implies. Beyond this tiny bubble, it is as if humanity never existed. Any potential civilizations residing in the vast majority of the Milky Way galaxy, to 99.99% of it, would be completely oblivious to your presence. Your signals simply haven't reached them yet, and likely never will in a discernible form due to weakening over distance. Your entire recorded history, your greatest achievements, your loudest broadcasts are but a fleeting whisper in an impossibly vast cosmic wind, undetectable beyond your immediate stellar neighborhood. The scale of the Milky Way is so immense that it renders humanity cosmically silent, isolated, almost invisible within its swirling arms. A humbling perspective, indeed. But our journey does not end at the edge of the Milky Way. For our galaxy itself is but one island in an even larger cosmic ocean. Let us venture now into intergalactic space, the vast voids between the galaxies. Looking back, the Milky Way appears as a majestic spiral nebula, one among many. Our nearest large galactic neighbor is the Andromeda Galaxy M31, another magnificent spiral, slightly larger than the Milky Way, located approximately 2.5 million light-years away, 2.5 million light-years. Light from Andromeda takes that long to reach you. You see it as it was 2.5 million years ago. Consider the jump in scale, from 4.4 light-years to the nearest star, to 2.5 million light-years to the nearest large galaxy. Interestingly, the Milky Way and Andromeda are on a collision course, drawn together by gravity. They are expected to merge in about 4.5 billion years, forming an even larger elliptical galaxy. These two giant spirals, along with the smaller triangulum galaxy M33, and several dozen smaller dwarf galaxies, form what astronomers call the local group. Our immediate galactic neighborhood, spanning roughly 10 million light-years in diameter. Galaxies, you see, are not scattered randomly through space. They cluster together due to gravity. Zooming out further still, we find that the local group itself is merely a small component of a much larger structure, the Virgo supercluster, a colossal assembly containing thousands of galaxies, including massive elliptical galaxies at its core in the Virgo cluster proper. The Virgo supercluster stretches approximately 110 million light-years across. Your local group resides on its outskirts. Visualizing this scale requires imagining galaxies like specks of dust, organized into vast filaments and walls, surrounding enormous, mostly empty regions, called cosmic voids. The universe possesses structure, even on these immense scales, and even the Virgo supercluster is part of something grander. Recent astronomical mapping has revealed that the Virgo supercluster, along with several other nearby LCLUSTERS, are all part of an even larger gravitational structure. a sort of cosmic watershed named Laniakea, a Hawaiian name meaning immeasurable heaven. This Laniakea supercluster is your home, supercluster. It contains perhaps 100,000 galaxies, including our own Milky Way, and spans an astonishing 520 million light-years in diameter. Think about that. Light takes over 500 million years to cross this structure that represents your broader cosmic neighborhood. We are now reaching the largest scales currently comprehensible to your science, the observable universe. This refers to the portion of the entire universe from which light has had enough time to travel to Earth since the Big Bang, approximately 13.8 billion years, due to the expansion of space itself during that time. The actual diameter of the observable universe today is estimated to be about 93 billion light-years. 90-3 billion light-years across. Within this observable sphere, astronomers estimate there are hundreds of billions, perhaps even trillions, of galaxies. Each containing billions or trillions of stars. The numbers become almost meaningless, defying human intuition. And crucially, this is only the part we can observe. The universe beyond this horizon remains unknown. We cannot see past the distance light has had time to travel, is the universe. Beyond the observable horizon, finite, or truly infinite, your science cannot definitively say. From our angelic perspective, we perceive that creation extends far beyond the limits of your current physical observation. Its true extent, its ultimate nature, likely transcends concepts of space and time as you understand them. Perhaps it is truly boundless so. We have journeyed from your home planet, a pale blue dot, past the moon, the sun, the planets, across the vast gulf, to the nearest star, through the staggering expanse of the Milky Way galaxy, into the immense intergalactic voids, clusters, and superclusters. To the edge of the observable universe. 93 billion light-years across. What is the purpose of contemplating such mind-bending scales? Does it diminish you, make you feel insignificant, lost in the cosmic dark, or does it do something else? Perhaps it inspires profound awe at the majesty and mystery of creation. Perhaps it instills deep humility, shattering anthropocentric arrogance. Perhaps, as Carl Sagan suggested, it highlights the preciousness, the rarity, the sheer miracle of conscious life arising on your small world. Perhaps it fosters a sense of unity, dissolving the petty borders and conflicts that seem so important from the ground, but vanish entirely when viewed from afar. Perhaps it underscores the urgent responsibility you have to cherish and protect this fragile oasis of life, your only known home in this vast cosmos. From our perspective, the vastness of the universe does not diminish your significance. It magnifies the miracle of your existence. You are not just inhabitants of the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself, becoming conscious. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of ancient stars. You are literally stardust. You carry the cosmos within you. Your consciousness, your ability to love, to create, to seek meaning, to connect with the divine dot, is a spark of the infinite flame. Present even on this small pale blue dot, the scale of the universe invites you not to despair at your smallness, but to marvel at the privilege of your awareness, to embrace the interconnectedness of all things, from the smallest particle to the largest supercluster, and to recognize the divine artistry, the intelligent design, the loving intention woven into the very fabric of existence. On every scale, so look up at the night sky, not with fear of the infinite, but with wonder. Feel your connection to the stars, to the galaxies, to the source from which all emerged. You are a child of the cosmos, a bearer of divine light, journeying on a precious blue sphere through immeasurable heavens. Embrace the grandeur of your context. Embrace the miracle of your being, and live with the kindness, wisdom, and responsibility that such perspective inspires. May you always feel the wonder of creation and your sacred place within it. Peace and cosmic blessings be upon you.